Hey everybody, welcome back to Eat and Talk. I'm Yusra, and today we have an amazing, this might be low-key like the biggest celebrity I've had on here, outside of myself, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, she's first.
Yeah, no, definitely he's first.
First.
I've been calling him Abdul for the longest. I was today years old when I found out his name is actually Abdul.
Yeah, Abdul. That's Abuse is the character name.
That's crazy. And we're gonna get into that, but first of all, a little bit about him. He's a sensational TikTok star, took over social media game. Definitely one of the funniest people I've ever come across and watched. Went viral many times. And I always thought, like, for some reason, like, he lived in Mogadishu or something.
What?
I don't know. I never knew you were in Minnesota.
Mogadishu is crazy.
Yeah, I thought you were like on tour, like nationally. I never knew you resided in Minnesota.
They'll let me have this hairstyle in Mogadishu or something, or?
I mean, they all have it now.
Nah,
you see the soccer players and all that.
What soccer players?
You like the Somali boys that kick the ball?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, anyways. Okay, so let's, I could introduce you all day, but I want you to just kind of tell us about your background, where you're from, and then we'll kind of get into your, career.
Okay. My name is Abdul. As you guys say, I do TikTok, other social medias as well. I've been doing it for 3 years. I've been doing it since I was 16. Right now, I'm just turned 20 a couple months ago. And I am grew up here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, North Side.
Oh, you're a North Sider.
Yeah.
It's a little bit contradicting to me. I've only had South Siders here, not many North Siders.
It's a first for everything.
That's crazy. What school did you graduate from?
I graduated from Armstrong.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
so you were 16 when you started being a content creator.
Yeah.
Okay, why and how did you get into it?
So when there was Vine, I was too young for that. So it was way too young. I was way too young for that.
Like to sign up or something? Or?
No, I was able to watch, but it was
okay.
I wasn't. But if I made a video, saw a kid doing it, people would be like, "Yo, who the hell is this kid?" But I was too young for it. And then by the time I started actually getting into Vine, it got basically something happened. I don't remember what happened. Something happened to Vine back then, and I made a vow to myself. I literally promised myself, "Hey, if there's an app that ever comes just like Vine,
you're taking over."
Yeah, take over that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And TikTok came, and TikTok, honestly, I downloaded it in 2019. At first, obviously, everyone else thought it was like the dancing app. I didn't think it was anything serious. Then I went on there for a week or so. I found some comedy videos on there. So I was like, okay. And I stayed in the comedy niche for a minute. And I started doing some dark humor videos, And I was posting for a couple months. Had one video that hit 150K, which at the time felt like I had 40 million views.
Yeah.
It was insane. I was going crazy.
Still feels like that, yeah.
And then out of nowhere, I made a video of my experience in Turkey. And that video was basically about how I went to the wrong mosque and people just started dancing and doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And that video just it hit 80K views, but at the time, that's what got me into posting more consistently. And that's what got me into basically who I am today. Okay.
So you realized there was a potential and that there was an audience for comedy on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. And it was in 2020, so obviously it was during my junior year of high school. So school was shut down, COVID. It was COVID, and I was just going crazy and started posting. And I was like, you know what? Let me just see where this goes. And it did great. It did great for me for about 2 or 3 months, and then I got banned off a week from posting.
Oh, someone reported you, flagged you?
Yeah, I used to have some controversial videos. Let's just say that.
Okay, I want to let's just pass that. What was the controversy? What were you posting? We're going to see if we can insert, my producers can insert some clips here.
No, I don't know if I can find them because the phone is old, but I used to post let's just say I used to make fun of things that should have been made fun of.
Okay.
As in there's just a lot of different things, and then I guess people didn't like it. So 1 week, I couldn't post for anything, and then out of nowhere for a whole.
So
month
it's do they block your account or something?
They block you from posting.
Okay, from posting, but you can still be on the app.
Yeah, but you just can't post.
Oh.
And I didn't know that at the time, but that was actually building up to what really made me today.
Yeah.
So for 1 month straight, my video just before that used to usually get hundreds of thousands of views. for 1 month straight, I could have hit 10,000. You know, so from that like far of a downturn, it was insane. I was sad. Obviously, I'm like, I just turned 17.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, like, man, forget about it anyways. I'm at high school. Let me just graduate, just follow what everyone else does. Get a degree, go to work, this and that. I was like, whatever, you know. And then this challenge came up, which was the Don't Leave Me challenge.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Yeah, so that I love that.
So that video, I was brainstorming with my cousin. So his name's Kamal, by the way. He also does, now he's doing Twitch and stuff. He's doing good on there too. But I thought about doing it. So we were supposed to initially record it on that Sunday. On I think it was like the 21st of June. And he couldn't go. So I was like, damn, like the trend's about to end. I can't make it. Like, if you miss a trend on TikTok, like the videos ain't gonna go viral no matter how good it is, you know?
So it was already trending.
Oh yeah, no, at the time. It was like, it was trending, but it was trending a little bit. Like it wasn't like, it's like a certain niche. It was trending in a certain niche, right? So one of my other friends, he lives in Jersey. This guy, he did like I guess an auto version or whatever, and his went viral for him. Had like 500,000 likes. And I saw that and I was like, okay, let me do one like a Muslim one. Let me see how that goes, right? So me and my cousin brainstormed like 3 of them, and then we made it, right? And then in the video, what's funny is that my cousin, instead of saying don't leave me, he started saying like a'udhu billah, stuff like that, right?
What is this?
This is a moose. And what am I?
Slim.
Muslim.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wait.
Okay. Now what is this?
A mug.
And what am I touching?
Rib.
Maghrib.
And to wash the baby's hair.
Yeah.
And I got heated because for me, it's like with my videos, like if you don't do exactly what I say, I get mad. You're like a director kind of.
Yeah.
And I got so heated and I'm like, but what's wrong with you? Why would he do something? He's like, bro, trust me. It's going to help the video. Trust. I'm like, all right, whatever, right? I posted I posted at 6 o'clock. At midnight, it didn't hit 10K views. I said, damn.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm not going nowhere. Social media, it was fun while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I had like 80K followers at the time. And then I went to sleep, right? That day, I woke up early for some reason. I never wake up early during the summers, especially.
Yeah.
It was like 9 a.m. I woke up. And I went to my Instagram. So usually because the video, if it goes viral, it goes viral on Instagram first. Your followers on Instagram go up, right? Because people tag you and pages tag you. I gained a follower, just one follower, right? I was like, this video flops.
Yeah.
I was mad as hell, right? I went to this group chat, and in the group chat, one of my friends, her name's Layla, she tells me, Abdul, your video's at 1.3 million views. And that's the first video that ever hit 1 million for me.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? And I'm confused, right? And I refresh my page, my Instagram, I just refresh it. The first thing I see on the biggest Somali like meme page, my video. Wow. No tag, by the way, right?
Of course, they never tag. They never tag.
No tag, right? Yeah. But I didn't care about the tag because it's like, I'm on the page. This is the time I was like, I'm on the page. Oh my God, I'm tweaking out. I'm like, what? That video has like almost 200,000 likes. And this is before Reels. So this was like regular viewers, like, like,
wow.
So this is before Reels, you know? So that's insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way. I went to my TikTok. I went from 80K to 120K in a matter of 10 hours. And my video later on that day ended up hitting 5 million that day. And that video just kept growing and growing. And the thing is with that video, even though it only hit like 12 million views, which is still a lot, right? But it had an impact on every platform, where Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp. My aunt got on WhatsApp. My mom was getting it sent on Insta. So it was insane. And that video was like everywhere, man. And it was so crazy. And it's the fact that I was so overwhelmed. And like every other video for like that straight month and a half was doing great for me, and it just kept building me up and up and up and up. And it's just like, it was crazy though, because like to this day I'm still remembered for that video. Like a lot of people still remember me for the video, even though I have more videos more viral,
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know, in that video, even though whenever I repost it, people repost it, always goes viral. It's actually insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's crazy the fact that you literally went to bed like this was an L, like nothing, and you woke up a star, like it was going crazy.
I felt weird. Like it felt really weird. I didn't expect it to be like that, but then it's like, at the end of the day, I was like, about time, you know. But then like it was still overwhelming though. To be honest. I think I never had a feeling like that to this day.
So you said then like after that video, then a lot of other videos and content you made continued, you know, being viral or having a lot of views. So kind of walk us through like your journey, like your success journey. Then tell us about. I know you met a lot of cool people, both like peers, like other content creators in your age group, and also like, you know, some celebrities. Like tell us how you were able to like connect with them and some like memorable moments in content creating.
The beautiful thing about social media is that you never know who's watching you. And the funny thing is like obviously I did a lot of my videos on my other account, which is deleted, which I'll get to that point. I did a lot of things. Like I branched out. I made a, and during that time I was making my Don't Leave Me video, by the way. I made a character called Air Mufti, which is a basketball player, and it's a khamis and all that stuff. That video took off like crazy.
Air Mufti, I like that.
That one took off like crazy. Like it was like me using these edgy puns, whatever, you know. And I made a soccer one too, or football for people who are, you know, from other countries. And that one was crazy because I made a video with Man United jersey. Somebody posted it on Twitter, and Ronaldo actually liked it. You
made it with like a team member or player from Manchester?
No, so the jersey I got sent through from a fan. Okay. Right? They sent it to me. Yeah. And they gave me the jersey. I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Whatever. Right. Yeah. And this is during the hype where Ronaldo's returned back to Man United. This and that. And then people were tagging, oh yeah, him and Ronaldo, best duo. This and that. Yeah. And then I think somebody posted on Twitter. I don't know if I could find the tweet. It was a while back, but it was insane.
Like, and Ronaldo liked it.
Yeah, Ronaldo liked it. It was literally insane. And
how did you feel?
I was like, because the thing is, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides the Prophet, peace be upon him, there's like 3 people. Like I genuinely like I looked up to, right? That I always do it. Where it shows Muhammad Ali, Kobe, and LeBron. I'm not LeBron. I don't care about LeBron.
Yeah, thank you.
Ronaldo.
Cut that part out.
It was Ronaldo. So the thing is, what's crazy is that Muhammad Ali and Kobe died before I even got to meet him. Yeah. So, you know, I wasn't able to meet him. Ronaldo is still the only one I have hope for. Yeah. That one to this day, that's my hope. That's what I'm trying to get at, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Did you see that guy that got to meet him?
Oh, Speed? Yeah. That was funny.
That was really funny.
That was like that.
That was like a big moment.
That was a really big moment. Yeah. Actually, even him, that kid Speed, actually came and donated some things in my lives as well. Wow. So it was pretty insane. The connection that people you don't know who's watching. Yeah. But when it comes to honestly, like for videos, I was consistent. Every day I found out new different things, and I used my creativity to like try different branch different things out. You know what I mean? I joined the sports niche. I joined you know, like like it's just different parts of niches and everything. I tapped in different communities, and it was working really well for me for about like a straight, you know, year and a half. And then next, you know, I find a new niche. Like every time a niche is something's about to die down for me, I find something new. Like that was my able to creativity thing. Whatever trends that came, I try to make it fit with my niche, and that's you know, that's how I was able to, like, you know, grow and everything.
Okay, what's your favorite niche been so far? Like which one did you have the most fun with?
Dark humor.
And we talked a little bit about this, but for those of you who don't know what dark humor, maybe explain what is the difference between just, you know, regular Kevin Hart comedy and dark humor.
Dark humor is basically things you shouldn't be laughing at. Okay. That's basically to make it easier. It's things that you shouldn't be laughing at, but you laugh at. Yeah. That's the part of dark humor. It's very dark and it's very sinister. It's like it's just like things that like shouldn't be funny, but it is funny.
That's my kind of humor, low key.
That's me too. I like that one. Like that's how I started out. Actually, my first video was I said, let's do the Juice WRLD trend. And me and my friend
after he died?
Yeah, it was literally like 2 days after he died, and we were just on the ground seizuring.
Oh my goodness, that is dark humor. Damn. Yeah. Oh, so you don't be getting like called out for dark humor, like because right now we are in the generation of like cancel culture, right? And you know, someone who implements off dark humor the cancel culture hasn't, you know, swam a wave over you yet.
I mean, there is always gonna be people that's gonna say something. Oh yeah. There's always gonna be people that say stuff and everything. But I got into the part where my niche, like where I'm at now, my followers are worse than me. You know what I mean? Like my followers are way where like if I go live, like if I was to go live right now, they would just be saying the most out of pocket thing.
Oh my gosh.
No matter what it is.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From calling me a monkey to going like saying that I'm abusive.
It's like Michael Blackson.
Basically.
Because Michael Blackson's fans be going in on him.
Oh yeah, exactly. And no, it's kind of like honestly, it is kind of like the base right there. It's kind of that page because like everybody knows like I don't take offense to it because it's like I don't care because I know it's just jokes. I'm not really like I know I can tell who's genuinely racist and who's not racist. You know what I mean? But it just it's like it's kind of a good thing to know that your followers are worse than you.
Yeah.
So it's like anything I do. You know, it can't be worse than what they're doing to me already, you know?
It's like, oh, we're riding along.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I kind of built the base like that. But obviously, there's going to be some people who are going to do these little snowflakes here and there. They're going to cry about these little videos and this and that. But I think in general, social media is getting better.
Yeah.
2020 was by far the worst time to do that kind of stuff. People were very, very soft and everything.
Really?
But, yeah, really, really soft.
But is it also a time where everybody was just so glued to their phones, though, and social media?
That's the thing, though. Because the thing is, like, social media was giving power to people who get bullied in school. I'm going to be honest. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like, it's not a bad thing because everybody gets bullied. There's times you like that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, those, like, weirdos, they're like... They just had the most randomest morals.
Yeah.
Just try to implement it on everybody else, you know? And then they think they have a voice on the internet because, like, you know, they can say whatever they want.
Yeah, they can say whatever they want behind the camera.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, that was what giving them power. And that's what was giving those quote-unquote cancel culture, you know what I mean? Besides, like, I mean... I've never really seen anyone really, really get canceled besides like white people saying a hard ER and everything like that. But that's pretty much it. Like even some people like that get away with that. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't think it's a real thing. I just feel like if they like you enough, bro, you could kind of say whatever you want. Like that's how it goes, you know?
Yeah. So this is something that obviously like you've been consistent at, and so when people are like, oh, okay, like I want to be a doctor, I want to do this, like content creating isn't like always on the top of the list. And especially someone who's like, you know, young in high school or coming out of high school. What made you realize, or when did you realize, okay, like this is my passion and like this is what I want to like stick to? Especially like Somali boys, like a young Somali man, like in our culture, that's not, we don't see that, you know?
Of course,
So how was it kind of like navigating that in your circle of friends or in your family and taking this route, because you are taking it seriously? Seriously.
It's like, I'm gonna be honest, it was about a year ago actually, that I finally was like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, right? And before that, I used to do it for fun. I never really cared. I never do anything. But then I started realizing the money in it, what people are doing, and this and that. And I'm just like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I not taking it serious? Why are you not
capitalizing it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, bro, like, what am I doing? I don't want to be those losers later on, like 5 years later, because there's like a lot of Somali content creators, a lot of people, especially like even like that, especially Somali, or not even just Somali, anybody, but when you're like Somali, because that's what we relate to more, right? Is that like you remember a lot of people used to watch growing up on YouTube. There's Somali people who are really, really funny. Where are they at now? Nowhere. Why? Because they never seen the vision. They thought it was just for fun. They thought it was this. Now they're regretting it. You know? And I don't want to be those people that regret it. I want to be those people that keep capitalizing, keep going. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was my main thing. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. I watched like a couple of your videos. I've seen some of your lives. I was really intrigued. There's a couple like gurus that you've connected with, like one of them being Jeffree Star. And I thought that was cool. You know, some people might have their opinions, but like, how the hell did you, Abu, and like Jeffree Star get on a freaking live? Like, that is the most absurd, random thing I've ever seen.
That's the thing with live streaming. I went live with a lot of people. My most famous live actually was when stream with the Island Boys. Oh my god, the Island Boys!
I forgot about that. Okay, before we get to Jeffree Star, let's talk about the Island Boys and those freaks, because that shit is weird.
Yeah, they just got exposed for something else like the other day.
I saw that. Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it was really bad.
But no, I feel like I'm responsible for their downfall.
You think so?
I personally think I am. Personally, because the thing is, they go live. They go live with people, right? They like back then, like back in 2022, they used to go live with a lot of people and just troll. They used to get trolled, right? Yeah. And they would get like 15,000, 16,000 people. Yeah. But with my live,
they look like balls.
Yeah. And with my live was different. Like I had 12,000 people in my live. Yeah. They had like 40,000. And I was just going in on them. Like, it wasn't even like me just generally roasting them like how everyone else was. It was like me intellectually breaking them down, as in like I was making them look stupid in front of people on purpose, you know. And that was my plan.
Yeah.
And I instigated like crazy, by the way. Like I never felt offense to nothing they said. I just knew how the internet is gonna react, and I used that, you know. And it was insane because it was like that guy knew what I was trying to do and kept falling for it. Kept falling for it, and I was just like. On it. And then he had the audacity to make fun of the imamah that I had on, and I'm just like, bro, like
not with
like,
your hair.
I know you look like a sea urchin. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I don't even know why he's even trying to talk about head. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they really did look like sea urchins.
And then he started flexing on me. He tried to like, oh yeah, you got this house, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, that don't mean anything, da da da. And I'm just playing around with them, threatening them. Oh yeah, I'll beat your ass. Da, da. I'm just like, you know, I'm just talking shit, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And that one, I think ever since then was crazy because like then I posted a clip of them making fun of my the imamah, went viral.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, after Island Boys. Oh. And I'm like, yes. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. I'm like, this is perfect. This is going the way I want. You know, and ever since then they just went downhill. Like,
does your like followers or fans, do you have a name for them? Because you know, like I'm a Bard, I'm a Nicki fan base. You know, is there like are you a Bard too? Oh my god, yes, I like you. What is your fan base's name?
They don't got a name. That's the thing.
You should make one for them.
I mean,
come up with it with them. Be like, hey, make a video. Be like, what should I call you guys?
I don't know what to call them because the thing is like,
I feel like yours is a cult though.
I love that. I love cults. That's beautiful because it's like anywhere you go, anything you do, they ride by you.
But you know, I mean, it could have a very positive and negative. Like, for example, that one guy, I forgot his name, that just had that huge event.
Oh, Kai Cenat.
Yes, I can't even say his name, but he's amazing. I actually like really like him. But he had that like he was just trying to have. Like, he didn't think it was going to be that big, but it ended up causing like so much chaos. I feel like that's what yours would do, low key.
And one way to find out, right?
Yeah, don't do it here though, but or like do it in North Side, stay over there.
Do it downtown.
Okay, so yeah, that was like the Island Boys. There was another one. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. The mother girl guy.
Where?
On that you also did like a live with, and like you guys were coming each other.
Terry Joe.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, that one is funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. That one is
That was actually really hilarious.
Yeah, it was a while back though, but it was like I went live with a lot of different people. I think the other day when I was streaming for like 10 minutes, I was on live with Soulja Boy for a little bit, but then that's
Soulja
pretty
Boy?
much it. But this like with live stream it's insane because it's like once you're on there and you have a couple hundred people watching you, anyone's accepting you. Everyone and anyone's accepting you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's honestly insane what you can do. Like it's just social media just pushes out you can meet random people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so cool. And then somehow you got in touch with Jeffree Star. So like, what the hell did you guys talk about?
Honestly, don't remember because that's how irrelevant it was like to me.
Wow.
I'm not really like the thing is like I knew him and I knew of him, but it wasn't like like I was like it was kind of like whatever, right? My chat was hating like crazy. Like it's bad, you know what I mean? Like anybody that I go live with that's they don't play. They go crazy. They say the most craziest things. Like if anyone that goes live with me, right, boy or girl, and they disagree with one little thing I say or they disrespect me some way, shape, or form, don't even. If you love yourself, don't look at my chat. Yeah, that's don't look at my chat. Yeah, it is probably the most. It's probably something I would never like wish on anybody.
Okay, I guess I won't go on live with you. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I'm built strong for that.
No, if they like you, they like you. They'll ride or die for you.
Yeah,
but it's like if you say something dumb, like for today, literally before I came here, I was streaming and this random girl. I was trying to have a conversation with her, just have her because I don't want to sit there and just be like looking at people. You know, I want to have a conversation. She snapped at me. Why you want to talk about me? I said hi. I said hello. What do you want? And I'm like, and then my chat just went off.
You didn't even have to say anything. He don't need to say hi to you.
No. Like my views jumped. They went over there. Yeah. Calling her every name in the book.
Oh my gosh. Yo, they really ride or die for you. Yeah. That's a little scary.
I mean, for the person that's attacking me, yes. Yeah. For me, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so then you mentioned like your Instagram got deleted or your TikTok, something got deleted.
Both did.
Both?
Yeah.
When was this and why did it get deleted?
Back in December. No, end of November, December area.
Of just this past year.
Yeah, this past year.
2022.
Yeah.
Or 2023.
2022.
2022. Yeah. So 2023.
Yeah, 2022.
What happened?
To this day, I don't know. One day,
All your
everything's going
hard work, all the numbers, everything, just gone.
gone, just like that. And it was crazy.
You know who it
because
is, right?
Huh?
You know who it is. It's those people. That's what it is.
I didn't think I'm that big yet.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you
I don't
are.
know about that.
It is.
I genuinely did think I did get the Andrew Tate treatment somehow. But
Andrew Tate? Like they compared to Andrew Tate?
No, because they took me off the whole app. Like honestly, the thing is, what's crazy is that my TikTok got IP banned, so I had to download it in a VPN in Dubai.
Some people.
Insane. So then Instagram got deleted too, and Instagram, like mind you, in 3 weeks I gained 70K. So I was growing like crazy. Like at this point, like if I kept it right now, I would have been at least like 600-700K.
You're already 100 and something K last time I checked.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, we make a comeback.
You were like, oh, it's a new Instagram. I said, how? I was like, you have 100,000 followers. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, that's the crazy part is because the thing is, after I lost it for like 2 weeks, man, I was very like...
depressed.
Very sad.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, I was thinking about it because it's like, bro, because like, obviously earlier that year was when I decided I want to take it serious. You know? Then I'm like, bro, all this is gone. All this hard work, everything I connected with, gone. I'm like, why?
And because like when something gets deleted and you like log in, you can't like get back what you had before. I don't know.
No, you can't.
No,
you can't at all unless you had it downloaded on your phone beforehand. And not a lot of videos I had downloaded. So
plus just
sad.
like it's almost like when you're a content creator, your social media is like your resume.
Yeah.
It shows everything, all the work that you've done. So that's mad annoying.
And it was crazy because it's like I genuinely thought like it was going to do the best for me. I was like, damn, like this is like it, whatever, right? And then out of nowhere, gone. By the way, it was back-to-back days. So Instagram went first, TikTok went second. And bro,
I'd rather have the Instagram go than the TikTok. Like,
I would have had at the time. Instagram was so hard to grow on.
Yeah, true.
So like TikTok, I already had a backup account, so I was like, I'm chilling,
Okay.
I'm cooling. It is what it is. If it happens, it happens, you know. But nah, both went. Like it wasn't just I didn't have an option. Like they just said nah, gone. Both of them gone.
And so, did you contact corporate or?
I tried my best. I tried a guy. I knew people that worked within TikTok, within Instagram, couldn't get nothing back from me. And that's when I was like, damn, like.
What did you think it
should've gone
was? Why?
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, bro, it was like, I realized low key it was the qadr of Allah because at the same time, it was like, I low key was having an ego of myself a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it wasn't like an outright ego, like everyone could see it, right? It was like with myself. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't say it in public, but I'll say it to myself. And it was crazy because like the 2 weeks that I lost my I lost my mind for like going through an account. Like every time I go to the Jummah or the khutbah, whatever, the sheikh would always talk about. You think you're big and bold because you got numbers? Who are you today?
Not him talking to you directly.
This and that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, like, is he talking to me? Like, what's going on? Is he talking to me or something?
So we do know who deleted the accounts. Your local imam. Not him throwing subliminal shots to a Friday prayer.
And it's like, and I'm like, bro, like, this is crazy. Because it's like, the thing is, mind you, the sheikh has no idea I have social media. He knows me, like, we know each other, but he has no idea.
That's what you think.
That's what I thought, right?
He got like 5 accounts.
Yeah, we don't know maybe, you know? But it was crazy because it's like, he kept talking about it. And it's like, anything that happens for the will of Allah. Like you kept talking about qadr of Allah, right? And I'm just thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna forget about those accounts. Let's start a new page, fresh, right? And that's what I've been focused on. Like obviously, the first couple months was very hard because it was like, bro, mind you, like up until like May and June, my Instagram account only had 2,000 followers. You know what I mean? So like in TikTok, I was mostly focused on that because I'm like, you know what? Alhamdulillah, what's the crazy part is like I knew God wanted me to stay on social media because when I got IP banned, it banned every single account that was on my phone. So both of my friends' backup accounts went bye-bye. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They couldn't get it back. And what's crazy is that I lost my password to my backup account, right? But that same day I lost my account, I remembered it. So I was able to sign in and start posting on there again. So from there on, I grew that one out, right? And that's the one I've been focusing on. I'm like, you know what? If God really wanted me off social media, he would have deleted this account too, you know? So I kept going with this one. I kept trying. I kept going. You know, end of the day, you know, maybe God wants what's better for me. Da da da. Fast forward to February. That's when I found out the abusive videos. I do one video, it goes viral. I'm like, okay. I keep posting little skits in there here to try to do videos that kind of like start work with it. You know, try to work around it. Nothing's working. Then I play the character Abu Yusuf. I play him as a actual character. Goes viral. And then ever since then, that's what I've been running with. And that's what got me from what? Like, I think literally like last week I hit 500K.
Wow.
And today I hit 600K.
Oh, that's amazing.
So,
wow. You went up 100K followers in a week.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. And now, obviously, like you said, my Instagram right now is at 106K. Lost a couple thousand, but it's okay. We'll grow back.
Yeah.
But
were you verified before on Instagram?
No, so the thing is, when I got verified, it was funny. Some people think I bought it. Some people still think I bought it. I didn't.
You were verified before the whole like buying it came, though, I think, right?
So the thing is, no, actually, I hit them up during the buying thing.
Okay.
And so what I did was, in May, I actually bought it, right? But that's because I wanted to go talk to Instagram directly.
Absolutely, yep.
To get my old account back, right? But once that couldn't work, they said, okay, we looked at your account got deleted by impersonation. So I ended up finding out that somebody basically made a fake account with fake followers and a fake badge and put my face and videos on there and said that I was trying to impersonate as them. Because the thing is, people don't understand that the verification check is there to verify that it's you. You know what I mean? So there's any imposters out there, they're fake. That's the point of it, right? So that's why I lost it. So then they were like, show me ID and everything that is you. I showed them. They were like, okay, since we've shown that as that, to protect you from further times where you get impersonated or whatever, here's the give you verification check. And I had like 2,000 followers. So they gave it to me for free. So I didn't have to,
pay
you know
for
what
it.
I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
So from there on, it's been free. You know what I mean? So that one, I had 2,000 followers. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with 2,000 followers and a verification check? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so weird, right? People are going to be like, this guy's a bum. You know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, ever since I got the blue check, within a month, I hit 100K. Yeah. Within a month. But the thing is, like, it'll keep getting, some videos get taken down. But the problem is with Instagram, it's not like TikTok. TikTok, you get one video taken down, they keep pushing your stuff out. Instagram, you get one taken down, they hold your videos for
it's so annoying. Yeah.
For a minute. And it's annoying, bro. And it's like, I think I'm finally getting off of it a little bit, maybe. But yeah, but my primary focus has been TikTok, though.
Yeah.
TikTok, that's been kind of what I've been doing.
TikTok is, and TikTok's like more fun, and it's a lot easier to get like more views and everything.
Exactly. That's honestly, I'm glad that now, like for me now, like I told my people, like I'm glad I lost my account. Because I've always been praying, hey, let me, like, you know, Allah, like, you know, inshallah, like, make me go mainstream, make me do this, make me do that. Because, like, the niche that I was in at the time was very Muslim-related niche. And there's nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't for me, right? Because there's so much, like, I couldn't be myself. I had to fake this, I had to fake that. I didn't like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I didn't like how, like, I had a limit to what I can say and make fun of, because like I don't want to fall into mocking the religion and this and that, you know. So for me, I was like, you know, the best option is try to move out of there, try to do culture, try to do this, try to do that, you know, try to make it too far, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, and still keep my morals. Yeah. And you know, and the thing is with me is like I didn't see it at the time, but Allah put it, like He put it in a way of like me losing my account, losing everything. For you to have a fresh slate, so you could do what you want to do, what I wanted to do. Now I'm damn near mainstream, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone knows me, like white, black, Asian, Mexican, and you know what I'm saying? Like I have all types of people knowing me. So it's kind of like I've been like I got what I wanted and more.
And more, yeah.
You know, and it's like it's crazy because it's like a lot of people like. It's like I always tell people like if you truly don't think like if it takes tough for you to believe in like you know. The qadr of Allah and everything, use me as an example. Yeah. I lost everything. I lost damn near, I was wiped off the whole internet almost. Yeah. Besides my backup account and my Snapchat. You know what I mean? And nobody's on my Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's honestly, to this day, I'm still just like, it's shocked, man. But
alhamdulillah, like everything happens for a reason, you know?
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about like support. And we talked a little bit about this. So, I mean, obviously you're from Minnesota, you know, you're from the Twin Cities. And there's, in our community, you know, we have like a lot of events, which are great. But for some reason, like anytime like our community like hosts and holds events, they always love to like fly people out from like London but by the way, this is like no shade at all, but I'm just saying, like, from so many different places when we have like talent and gifts like here locally, and I at least maybe you have, but I feel like I haven't seen you in enough like local spaces in our culture. Okay.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if we were on the same page. I haven't seen you in spaces in our community, specifically like our Somali community. And I just like want to know, like, how do you feel about that? Why do you think that is? I struggle with that too. So it's not just a you thing. I mean, it can be anybody from any industry, like a writer, someone who's in music, someone who's in art, law, whatever it is, it's just, it's a little frustrating, It
is.
So just wanted to hear your stance.
I mean, with me, honestly, end of the day, like, at first I didn't like. I used to get like really upset at it, right? Mm-hmm. And then I realized at the end of the day, like I'm gonna do me regardless, and it's like no matter how I'm gonna keep going with me, and it's like I realized sooner or later that like everyone that's in the content, whether it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're doing like you're saying podcasts, content creation, rapping, anything, like even rappers say in their songs, anyone says a song, like you don't really get. Like, people don't really show love in your city.
In your
know
home,
what I mean?
yeah.
People always got to leave and go to other places because they show more love there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it's like, obviously, I get like a lot of support here. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, I get even more out there and more opportunities, more this, more that, And it's like, with me, I love that. So I go out there and do more of that. And the crazy thing is like, only till then you do that, that's when they start showing you respect here. And that's when they start bringing you here for this and that, But at the same time, it's like, you have to also look at it too. Like, even Drake doesn't really do much in Toronto. Like, obviously, he reps at his six. He showed love to all the people that are from the Toronto. But you don't really see him doing, like, too much things in Toronto for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I see Minnesota as my bird's nest. And right now, I already hatched out of the egg and I'm trying to fly out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I see it. You know what I mean?
Hear
it's
you.
like fly around and have your fun and then.
Yeah. What do you think we need to do to like change that? Especially for like up and coming, the younger kids, that want to or maybe don't know how to start outside of their home. Like, what do you feel like that? What do you think that we need to be held accountable for?
That's a tough one.
I know. Sorry, I put you on the spot.
No, you're good. It's just the problem is that like there's a lot of things that goes on and like some people just I don't know why, but it's like for some people it's really envy. It's envy and it's like a lot of gatekeeping. Yeah. For example, right? It's like when it comes to this community, it's like if you don't know anybody or like don't matter how much you have following or whatever, like if they don't know you like that, they're gatekeeping you out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna talk to you, they're not gonna mention it to you at all. You're gonna have to find it on your own. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Is like people aren't really opening, welcoming to like new things and try new things. They only want to stick with what they know, what they want to keep doing. They're not trying to take risks. They're not trying to do this and that. Hence why nobody goes anywhere. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like nobody wants to take a risk. Nobody wants to do this and that, but they want to grow. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to take the hits. You're gonna have to take the falls. Like that's how it is, and that's how you're gonna grow. And a lot of people don't want to do that, and they'll rather just stick with like. And the thing is, they'll like to go with something that's established, which is in my opinion, that's okay. Go with something that's more established, but at the same time, like you also gotta show love to like talent that you got here too. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like you also gotta show love to that. But for me, it's like it's kind of like I'm just gonna keep my head down and keep grinding, and it's like. And that's how it is, though. Nobody's gonna really show love in where you live, so you're gonna have to move out and go different places. But I feel like the best thing that people could do, especially is our generation, because the older generation, they don't understand social media at all. They really don't know nothing. They don't know the value of it, the price of it, whatever. But we do. So what we need to do is basically show importance in it and show like, hey, like people can make a living off this. Because I know personally, I know people that make doctor salaries in a month. Absolutely, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and people still want to like, do this, like do like, they think there's not money. They have to like resort to different things. Like for me to like, part of the reason why I do what I do is because to show people like, especially where I grew up and where I'm from, that you don't need to resort to like all these different things to go make money. You don't need to resort to illegal. You don't really need to resort to violence. You don't need to resort to the streets or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can do whatever you want for fun. Because there's a lot of people that I know that I friends of that I know and lost or whatever, that could have had a career in different things. You know what I'm saying? But instead, they were shown a different path that should have been shown to them in the first place. And that is the issue. Is just with a lot of people, they tend to turn to those because we're not in the 2000s no more. Like we're not in the we're at the time we were kids when we grew up in our in the older generation, they're kids. We don't know. There's no need you to go and be like a gangbanger or any of that kind of stuff. There's no need for that.
Yeah.
There's no need for any of that. There's so much money anywhere can be made. There's so much more
options
now. You can make so much money. You know what I'm saying? So it's why hence put your life in danger all the time where you can just get a phone, set up a camera, make people laugh, or teach people something. You know what I mean? So it's kind of I'm showing people hey, there's other ways you can make money. There's other ways you could do this and this and that. And I want to kind of be the voice for that, even though a lot of people don't kind of see it yet, but they're seeing it slowly. Because obviously when I first started TikTok, it was a laughing stock. Now everybody takes that stuff serious. And I'm just about time. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's that's kind of the mindset I'm trying to have. Because at the end of the day, I like to make promises to myself, right? Ever since I was a kid, I like to make promises to myself, right? And I was 5 or 6. Randomly one day I'm just sleeping, I wake up and I woke up in the middle of the night and I told, I was speaking to, Allah, and I told him, I promised him, I was I made dua hey, Allah, whatever I do, right? Whatever I get into, whether it's, because I was big on sports. I thought I was going to make it to the NFL, but, I'm built like a stick. Ain't nowhere I'm going. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to get my shit rocked. But anywhere I go, I want to give back. Anywhere, whatever success I get into, I want to be able to give back. I want to be the people's hero. You know what I'm saying? I want to be for the people. That's what I want to do. That's always been my plan. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help out people. That's always been my thing, And would I have thought I would be on social media? No. I never, honestly, at this point, I thought I would be at least my...
Yeah, where did you think you were going to be if you weren't on social media?
Right now, I thought I would have been probably an NFL draft prospect next year or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was a plan, but obviously God has other plans and it's better. Honestly, it's kind of better now because I can still meet those people, I can still meet those things, but it doesn't have that much pressure on me no more. You know what I mean? If I for example, if I was a receiver and I dropped a pass, I'm cut. Yeah. But if I'm on social media, I drop a pass, people make fun of me. It is what it is. I keep going next day. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
I like that. Yeah, that's what's up. So where could we see you in the future? Are you planning on being on movies? A new app? What could we expect?
For sure in business. I'm not sure what business yet. Okay. But I'm sure going to be a CEO business entrepreneur. That's kind of what I like. And my dad was always one. He was one as well.
I love that.
He used to have a company that did really well for him. He made really good money. Obviously, until the Somali war happened and he lost everything. So he's kind of trying to live his dream through me. And alhamdulillah, his dream is similar to mine. Yeah. So it's not kind of he's forcing anything on me.
You don't have to. I mean? Yep, I love that.
So it's kind of it's that. Then also, I do want to be obviously in shows and movies and everything. But more importantly, I do want to be a host. I like to be a host of a show or a Steve Harvey kind of thing. Okay. That's my plan. That's kind of what I want. I kind of decided that recently. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like that.
But I kind of feel that's perfect for me.
Yeah, I could see you doing that.
I can do that. That's what I like to do. Yeah. I can't sit there in movies. I like to do that, but at the same time, with even movies is there's some things they might, it's I've heard stories, man, and it's just too much for me. I don't know if I could do it, but what I love to do, of course, but I don't want to lose my afterlife for,
Who are some people that you look up to just in your industry? Some role models.
Steve Harvey.
Okay.
Him.
So OG, I like that.
Him, because I'll listen to his story and it's he literally came from nothing. He would talk about his stories, how he made $50 off of one comedy show and he quit his job. $50, by the way. And he drove all the way down to Florida and he lived in his car for about a week. And he used to take a shower by taking soap, buying a bar of soap, and just using tissues to clean himself. He was homeless. And to bring to where he is right now, where he has acres of land in his home back where he used to live, grew up at. And it's inspiring because, obviously especially because I could relate to a lot. Obviously not being homeless, but it's not coming from anything. As family-wise, we don't really have much. And growing up, my parents always try to make ends meet. They always try to do their best to do everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the main plan to do. And I never want to disappoint them. I never want to upset them. And that was always been my main goal. And he kind of relates to it a lot. So it's kind of him. And then also I said, Kobe, for sure. His mindset was kind of getting me a lot, even when it came to sports and everything. Killer mindset. That's always been like kind of like what I like to do. And I always be competitive. And I always kind of, low-key, I'm kind of selfish, but I'm really giving at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, there's that one. And then also, I think that's it. Pretty much, I'm going to be honest. I think that's pretty much it. The people I like, I would say like that are inspired by, I look up to.
Yeah. That's amazing. Mashallah, tabarakallah. You are so gifted and so talented. Last thing that we like to wrap up with is, you know, what's a piece of advice that you would give to anybody who's watching this or anyone who's, you know, interested in taking a similar path like yours, but is just afraid to make that, like, you know, first step?
Well, out of my advice is that remember, you have to take risks, number one, right? Without risk, you won't go anywhere. That's one thing I truly hardly believe in. Two, consistency, finding your niche, and being different. Honestly, it was kind of don't be like everyone else. Don't be generic. Be something about you. Because at the end of the day, all of us are human. There's 8 billion people, but what differentiates between each of us? You know, there's always something gifted in you don't know yet. You know what I mean? Use that to get into your content world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you never know. Like, I got into here. Like some people say by accident or by luck, but I feel like it's hard work. 100% it's hard work.
100%.
And it's not as easy said as done when it comes to this kind of stuff, because it takes time and grind, and it's very stressful. You know what I mean? Because I've worked in warehouses. I worked in anywhere, everywhere, almost everywhere. And this is probably the toughest one. You know, the warehouse comes close, but, you know, it's very tough. So I would say it's like, be consistent, find your niche, never give up, and always like stay true to your belief in God. Wallahi, because at the end of the day, wallahi, the only thing who can make all this happen is, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it's like, if you have true belief in him and you know that he's going to be with you, you always have know that he's never going to lead you astray. He's never going to let you down into the, you know, leave you for dead. That's the mindset all you need. That's all going to help you go through every day. Wake up every day and makes you, you know what I mean? So that's one piece of advice I'll give to everybody is never give up and always give thanks to, you know, to one who deserves the most, which is God.
Beautiful. I love that. MashaAllah. Thank you so much, Abu Yusuf, for Abu Yusuf, so for coming on Eat and Talk today. I appreciate it. Super proud of all the work that you're doing, and I really love hearing your story. And I really think that you inspire a lot of people. And you know, I think humor is a coping mechanism, and I think it heals. Food and humor, I think, are two things that heal people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, so. You're doing a lot of great things and you're giving back, and mashallah, you've already gone so far. Like I said, I think you're a star, but I think you're going to continue to grow, and I'm really excited. You're only 20 years old and you're kicking ass. So that's crazy.
Trying,
No, you're kicking ass, like mashallah. So, you know, may Allah continue to put barakah in everything that you do. And I look forward to following up with you in the future. Probably going to be, you know, somewhere in LA where I'll have to like pass like 10 securities to talk to you, but we'll make it there.
No need for that. Even if I get to that level,
yes, no, we'll make it there, inshallah. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. I'll make sure that I post all of his social media down in the link below, so TikTok and Instagram, and make sure you go ahead and support. Is there any live events or anything that we should know about? Any places, any cities you're going to be at next? So you just be traveling.
Seattle.
Seattle, Inshallah,
hopefully.
Inshallah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.